guys, it's me, and I am back with another layout, and this time it's for the Scrappy Playdate that Hannah Lemieux and I do. So make sure you go check out her layout as well. She's on YouTube under Hannah Lemieux. So I just showed you some products. At the very beginning, you saw a picture of a sketch, and that was our challenge this week. A lot of the papers I'm using are the leftovers that I have from the Capture Life collection. But, sorry for that, my kids are in here on their tablets. Turn it down, Libby. But the background piece that I'm using there with the triangles is from Notes and Things. And these are all papers that I hoard. Turn it down. Sorry. These are all papers that I hoard quite a bit, so I'm just trying to get them used. I was using my Tim Holtz ruler there to tear the papers. I'm going to tear all of the layers at least on two sides, and if you watch Oh Snap Gonzo, which I'm sure most of you do, she does this quite a bit, and it really does add a really cool look. So that is what I'm doing here. My picture is a 4x6 photo actually, and I had that printed while I was on vacation, I think just at a drugstore, and I don't scrap 4x6 very often, so yeah, that was a little different for me. But the layout actually does call for a 4x6 photo, so it worked great. And that is a picture of my youngest daughter on the beach at vacation. So I'm just messing with the layers here. I'm following the sketch really closely. I tend to do that with sketches, and I like to use these type of papers that I absolutely love with my sketches because it doesn't make me think of how to use them, if that makes sense. Because when I have a piece of paper that I really, really love, it's really hard for me to cut into it. And so when I have a sketch, I know what I want to do with it already. So I don't know if that makes sense. I might just be weird. That could be the case too, very well. So yeah, I was looking for a doily to place, just like in the sketch, and I couldn't find one that I really wanted to use. I wanted to use a craft one, but the craft ones I had were way, way too big. And so I ended up cutting one out of a die that I have, and I think it's by Quick Cuts. You can get it at Michael's. And I cut it out of craft paper, as you can see, and I'm just going to layer it with a white Recollections doily underneath it. And I like the way that looks. So what I'm doing now is I'm grabbing some gesso, and I'm going to use my Liquitex this time versus the heavy bodied gesso that I normally use, because the Liquitex is much thinner, and I'm even thinning it down more with this water here. And I just want to do like a little wash in the back where the main layers are going to sit. I just wanted that area to be a little bit muted, and I just like the extra depth that gives like a background paper. I don't use pattern paper as backgrounds very much, and so I think this just helped me do it. But I love that paper in its entirety. I also love the back side, so it was definitely like a Sophie's choice for me because I love triangles, but I also have a weird obsession with yellow, so yeah, RIP to the B sides. So anyways, yeah, I'm just fiddling with this, just trying to get it how I want it. I dried that gesso, and I think I'm going to start sticking stuff down, I hope. Oh, before I stick anything down, I think I'm going to grab some washi, and there's a strip at the top of the layout in the sketch and a strip at the bottom, so I'm going to use washi for those. Stop kicking her, please. And I'm going to use just this solid kind of aqua one, and then at the top I'm going to layer a gold and diagonal washi with it, and then at the bottom I'm using a Teresa Cullens washi tape, which has different colors of anchors on it, which I thought went well with this beach theme here, so, or not theme but photo. So I'm going to use these pop dots that I have. I think they're American Crafts and they're really, really thick. So I wanted my picture to stand up off the mat. So I'm going to use that to adhere that to that mat. And then I'm just going to use my ATG to place the rest of the layers against each other here. And when I adhere all of these layers down to the background paper, I'm just gonna...
Hi.
do you want to say hi, Trina? Okay, she doesn't want to say hi. That's my older daughter. So anyways, when I adhere all these main layers down, I'm actually going to pop it up on 3M foam tape, which is much thinner than those pop dots, but it will give, lift it off the page a bit. I'm now looking at the 12 by 12 sticker sheet that goes with this Capture Life collection, and I'm going to use this heart sticker. Now, in the sketch, there actually is a heart layered over that doily. When I interpret, is that how you say it? Sketches, I don't necessarily feel like the shapes that they provide in the sketch are the shapes you have to use. I kind of feel like it's just an area for embellishment. But in this case, I really did like that heart placement there. So I'm going to go ahead and use that wood grain heart that says Adventure, but I'm going to layer it on top of a 2x2 square out of a sheet of the paper, just so that it stands out more against that craft doily. And I'm looking for a tag now to do my journaling on, and these are some tags that I got from Marshall's, believe it or not. American Crafts had put out some jars with different embellishments in them, and this was one of the jars they had with a bunch of tags. I mean, a lot, maybe like 30 of them in there. And so I believe this is from Dear Lizzie polka dot party, if I'm not mistaken. And so I'm going to use that. And I just tore the bottom part off of it because I felt like it was too long. But I actually end up doing something pretty cool with it. Well, I think it's cool. We shall see, right? So I'm just going to start sticking stuff down now before I get too overwhelmed by moving parts here. And yeah. And just putting some pop dots on the right side of that heart there so that it will sit even. And now I'm going to take this foam tape. So yeah, I love this foam tape, but I am very sparingly using it because it's really expensive. Even with a coupon, you don't get very much in the little rolls. I do know that like the Office Max or Office Depot in my area sells the big rolls there. I just haven't made it over there yet, so one day. So yeah, that tag is my journaling tag, like I said, and I just put some twine through it, and that is actually from the Dollar Spot at Target, and I really like that twine they sell there. It's a thicker than like a baker's twine, but I just love it. I have a couple different colors of it, and you get a lot for $1, so. So there's my daughter's tablet. We were watching SpongeBob while I picked off all these stickies from the pop dot on the bottom of this tag. I wanted it to sit even with that picture, so that's why I was using the pop dots versus the foam tape there. And I'm going to take the bottom part of that tag that I tore off, and I'm going to use a couple different roller stamps here. So this one is just the Heidi Swap date stamp, and I used Memento Black. And this is a Dear Lizzie phrase stamp. I don't know what collection it's from, but it says Hello Sunshine, and I stamped that in pink archival ink by Heidi Swap. And I was going to put that in the top left corner, but I actually thought it looked good just right under where I tore it. So I tore it initially because I thought it was too long, and now it's even longer because of the space between the tear, but I just love the way it looks. I thought it, added a lot of interest right there. So I'm working on my title here, and these are just the letter stickers from the Capture Life collection, and my title is going to spell out sand and surf. You can see I put that ampersand from the letters there, but I'm going to switch that out in a bit for a different, it's more of like an element sticker, and yeah, you'll see that in a minute. So this is a banner sticker that says remember this, and I'm just popping up the ends of it, and I'm going to stick it down. I know Tracy, who is Mercy Tiara, she does that a lot too, and it really does look pretty cool. So I like that there, and I think, yep, here I go, adding that different ampersand, and yeah, I just thought that looked better. Kind of broke up the pink and white a little bit. And I'm going to add a heart there. I'm basically just going through these sticker sheets and just adding, you know, little embellishments here and there. That's a little anchor sticker. And that twine actually just wound around that heart. And because it was popped up, I was able to just kind of tuck it behind it. So yeah, that worked out good. You can see to the right of the layout, I have kind of a little stack there, and those are just a few packages of embellishments that I pulled out to maybe use with this layout, but I found I really was satisfied with just using the sticker sheet. Okay, hang on, Olivia. Um, and I even, you know, I'm going to try to force myself to use some of those other embellishments in a second, and it just doesn't work out. So yeah, this whole layout, you know, pretty much is just sticker embellishments, but I really like the way it came out, and you know, with pop dots, I was kind of able to you know, give them stickers some dimension. So yeah, I'm just messing with this chipboard for me and my big ideas, and yeah, it just wasn't working, so I'm gonna put it away and leave it alone. I did want to add some enamel dots, though. That is one thing that will, you know, um, draw your eye to certain areas of interest, and it's just a really great finishing touch. I love enamel dots, and my favorite are the ones by My Mind's Eye. I love the teeny tiny ones that they make. They're just perfect. So yeah, and they always come in pretty good colors too. So, but I am going to use some Teresa Cullen's gold ones right there. They're like gold glitter, and then the rest are My Mind's Eyes enamel dots from various collections, and I just did little clusters of 3 in 3 different sizes like I normally do. So I'm going to do some splats here with my Mr. Huey's opaque white, just in the same areas that I laid those enamel dots down. And that's going to be it. I'm going to do a couple close-ups here for you, and there's some stills at the end. Again, make sure you check out Hannah's video, and thank you guys so much for watching again. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.